found the coolest looking sword, so we are ready for the adventure. A butterfly followed a mossy path, and there it met a fairy to show the shimmering wings. A butterfly followed a mossy path, and there it met a fairy. They looked at each other in disbelief, for they were both so airy. Delighted, then they turned around to show their shimmering wings. They danced with each other, light and free, then went to collect shiny things. And there are so many butterflies, so I hope they enjoyed my voice, even if it's not good. But it's so pretty here. Okay, so let's try to be as ladylike as we can, but I feel like with all that climbing before, we already passed that version of ourselves. But yeah, as you can see, all of this was just a dream, like this little adventure. What a shame, because I really felt like that I entered a medieval whimsy fairy realm. All these butterflies, amazing. And I just am really enjoying right now because it is so cool here. And like all the meadows where I usually love to reside and gather my herbs, they are brown at this point because of the heat. And so it's really refreshing to be surrounded by trees. The wind is going, so it is just a beautiful day. And I don't understand why humans need to do studies to understand that it is the trees that will cool down areas. Like, I don't understand. But anyways, in this video, I ask you magical ones to vote for your favorite whimsy medieval activities. And this is exactly what we are going to do in this video because, oh boy, you guys had a lot of preferences, which is fine, but some of them we will do in autumn because I just thought they are perfect to be done in autumn. And I try to include as many as I possibly could in this video. And I just hope you enjoy just as much as I do because I have so much fun filming. I always feel like I'm a princess in a fairy tale when I'm filming these videos. So let's do some more medieval whimsy stuff. Okay, so I would say let's take this fairy portal and let's go to a super cute little castle and visit a medieval festival. So don't forget to drink something and then let's take the fairy highway. Okay, so we are back home and the ferry highway was okayish this time, probably because it was too hot. So the ferries were like, let's stay in our little mushroom castles, and I don't judge because it was really hot. So we got an iced matcha latte. We are happy and ready to craft now because this is what I want to do today. It is the next day. And I want to turn my home more into a medieval whimsy castle, kind of. And this is like the whole vision for my future home, like having a place that feels like I'm entering a medieval castle. So, yay, life goals unlocked. But at the thrift store, I went a lot of thrifting last week and I found this one. And if you don't know, this is what has been used to write. Like this is where you put your feather and this is where you would store your ink. There is many different ones. This is made from wood. They are made from metal and like gemstones. There is so many different ones. But you know that this is not what we accept in this home. It has to be more whimsy. And as you can maybe remember, I promised you guys the craft a medieval figure but make it a mythical creature quest. And this is exactly what this little friend is all about, because I'm thinking sculpting a dragon in here. And then, I don't know, like these little wooden thingies are a little bit fragile. So I'm thinking removing these and like attaching them in a different way. But like maybe putting some crystals on here, really make it a whimsical trinket that can store your ink and your feathers. So I don't know, I think it will be a lot of fun. We are also going to do the pen and flags because there is no medieval whimsy home without pen and flags. So grab some tea or coffee or some iced matcha latte and let's craft today, and then let's decorate our home. So yay, I hope you enjoy. By the way, I don't know why I cannot look into a camera anymore. Like my eyes are so overstimulated. This is also happening when I'm talking to people. So if I don't look directly into the camera or my eyes are doing funny things, that is why. So yeah, great. Okay, so good morning. It is the next day and our little dragon friend has been drying all night long, and I cannot tell you how happy I am with her because I did not think that I could manage to craft a dragon that looks like a dragon, and I think I didn't do a bad job. I mean, you can tell what it is and it even still closes and opens. And so my idea is to craft the body but leave like this little gap and then create the wings. And so they kind of hide that the body is not attached with each other, but I really want to be able to open this thingy so we keep the practicability. And then the idea is to kind of put little crystals down here so it looks like she is protecting them while she's resting on her little wooden mountain. But yeah, super excited to finish this craft. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, we still have some time. And there is one thing that I just realized while crafting this dragon when it comes to sculpting with clay, and it is to work in layers. If you want to sculpt, do layers, like do the bases, let it dry, and then keep working on the little details, because I was crafting the head and it was like melting down. While I was crafting, I was like pressing in with my fingers. So it was a mess. And then I was like, you know what? I will leave it here and then I will do the details tomorrow, which was the best decision ever. But now I want to craft the gigantus thing inspired by nature, because this is what you also wanted me to do together with you. And I knew it. I know you guys. I knew you wanted me to do this quest. And so I bought some balloons because I want to craft gigantus acorns, because I always wished I was tiny enough to live in an acorn. So let's craft a gigantus acorn to make us feel very tiny. Okay, so here is my plan. I want to create two pieces, which is the acorn head and the acorn itself. So I created two different size balloons, and this will be the acorn head, this will be the acorn itself. So I think again we are working in layers here. First let's do the acorn, and then we can create the acorn head, and by that we create an acorn that can even be opened and we can put something inside. How cute is that? So let's start making an acorn. Like, what am I doing? Let's start. Okay, I am so excited. This is how she looks like right now. And now I'm going to let her dry, and tomorrow I will do the wings. And I don't know, I think it is adorable how she's like, get away from my crystals and my treasures. So yay, I think that is really a success. I am so happy. You're so cute. And while our dragon friend is drying and resting, we don't waste any time. We keep on working on our giant acorn. I'm so excited for it. I cannot wait to have a giant acorn. But for that, we need to layer like 1,000 layers more on top of the first one, which is dry. So I think it dries pretty fast because of the heat, which is good. But I think it will take some time. But let me tell you, this is very therapeutic. Like, I really enjoy it. I have a lot of fun. We did this all the time in elementary school, and I am all in for that because it's a lot of fun and it takes you out of your head. So yeah, let me finish this, and then maybe let's keep on working on the acorn head. I don't know. We will see how far we get today. And also today morning I went to the supermarket to buy some newspapers, because I do not have any newspaper in my home anymore, and I just recently decluttered so much and I threw out so much rubbish, which in retrospective was a little bit dumb because I have been planning this DIY for so long. But when I'm on fire, I'm on fire. And so my newspaper was thrown away and I had to buy a new one. And it was 6 euros for like one newspaper. But anyways, like when I was buying it, I was reminded of my studies, because I studied economy and our teacher always said to buy newspaper so we can stay up to date with the economy. And because I was a good student, I did that. But let me tell you, like, I hated that. Like, I did not want to stay up to date with the economy. I just wanted to do something fun. And so yeah, if you don't know what you should do with your life, don't rush into things, is what I would say my younger self. Like, take your time, find out what you want, and don't do anything that you don't like just because people tell you to do so. So yeah, this was kind of a little reminder this morning, and also how far I got, because I would have never expected that like a few years or like 16 years later I would like do YouTube and craft so much. So you never know what life has in store for you, so don't give up. Be creative and follow your passion. Okay, and now let's keep layering the newspaper. So we have a really plump and sturdy acorn that can keep some treasures. Like, I'm so excited. I have so much fun. Way too much fun this weekend. So to make the acorn head, I simply used some clay and created these little scales kind of, and then I used PVC glue to secure everything onto the newspaper that I layered before. And Bella was confused by what this is, but yeah, this is how it looked like after it was completely dry. And the dragon, I am so happy with both of these. I feel like I'm getting better with clay, and so it's getting more exciting to do more difficult crafts kind of. I don't know how to explain it, but I learned so much from these crafts. And then I went on painting everything. Of course, I used some spray paint to save myself from hours and hours of painting. And then I went on with some black color to give some dimension. And I also promised you guys some medieval pennant flags, but they are so simple, so I feel like I don't have to show you the full process. I chose some fabric and then I simply drew on some motifs that came to my mind, and I wondered why my shirt was in here. But let me show you the final reveal. Okay, magical one, I am so happy. I cannot tell you how much fun I had making this giant acorn. You can still open it exactly what we wanted. I haven't attached the strings, so you can hang it in your room because it is quite heavy and I don't want to put Bella into danger of being hit by a giant acorn that we crafted. So we will see that we can find some more sturdy string and then put it up so we can feel very tiny. But this was so much fun, perfect for a photo shoot. So make sure you are subscribed, because I will definitely do like a fun adventure in the woods with this acorn once it stopped raining. So yay, I didn't think I would make it in time. I crafted 2 full days and I could not be more happy. So other people spend their vacation like this and I do this. But yeah, I really hope this video can give you some inspiration how you can spend your last days of summer like a little medieval fairy. And don't forget to subscribe, because again, there will be part 2 where we do all of the autumn medieval whimsy things. So yeah, subscribe, like, comment, share, hype the video, do the YouTube magic. It really supports my channel so much, and we can do more things, whatever this is. And yeah, I will see you again next time. So I really hope you have a beautiful, magical week, and see you then. Bye bye. Okay, you want to hear something very funny? So I came up here already this morning and I thought my life is over, because it does not look like it at all. But this hill, it's crazy. My car was struggling to climb this hill like I am now. Then I realized I forgot my SD card. So I went back home and I'm out again. And I was just passed by an old man with a walking stick. So you know this feeling when you're hiking and you pass a sign and it says 1 kilometer. You are so motivated. You feel like you have walked for hours and hours, and you pass another sign and it says 900 meters. What is this? They are messing with my mind.